It's, you know what it is? It's when you have to pee so bad.
That's what it is.
Oh.
For you?
Okay, so this is wine we're having. It's supposed to be a really, really good cab.
Mm.
And it's one of the, like, my favorite wineries I've ever been to.
Where? Do you know how to read a good wine? Do you know if you're drinking a good wine? Do you know how? How?
So Anush, my go-to Som came over Saturday night. Did you see that? My Instagram live?
Yeah.
And we got a lesson. Mom, who never drinks wine, she was mind blown by this. Mm-hmm. So we got different cups.
Yeah.
And depending on the cup, it tasted different. It smelled different, tasted different.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
So the cup that we had last Monday, the big one with the tall thing, that one hit me right here, and I was like, whoa. She's like, yeah, it's a Pinot. It's meant for lighter wines. So when you drink it, it's okay for you to hit you. But this is a cab. If we poured that in there, it would have been fine. So this is the right cup for it. It has time to...
Really?
Yeah.
So in different cups, you're going to have different tastes. I had no idea. That's crazy. Yeah.
So smell it. What do you smell?
I smell Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you smell? Coffee? Can I just fucking drink this?
Funny. Like when they're... So you know how, I guess...
Yeah, so those are the arms, the legs, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was told, I think it's from how much sugar there is, but apparently that's not true, but whatever.
It probably is that, but they don't want you to feel bad about it.
But if Anish is watching, she's yelling.
Tell you that I am looking very forward to something. Do you know what that is?
No.
That right there.
Oh. That right there.
That right there. So what's the deal with this thing? I hear it tastes like bubble gum.
Okay.
And a few people have hit me up about it and said how delicious they are.
They have?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they tell you not to eat the seeds?
Yes. They said, well, they didn't say the seeds, but they said that there's a lot of seeds in there.
Yeah.
And that was it. But then your story today said that I would die if I ate the seeds, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So really quickly, let me just give people a background on what we're talking about here. Every Sunday, my mom and I go to the local farmer's market, and I love fruit. So does this guy. So I was always looking for like random fruits to try at the farmer's market. So now it has become a thing. But what's funny about this is I've never had it. He's never had it. But it's poisonous. And I love to mess with him. So let's get Mike dead.
Are you messing with me about the being poison?
I swear to God, no.
How can they sell something like that if you don't know that the seeds are...
The lady said, if you have 1, 2, it's okay, but don't eat the seeds.
But don't blend it.
She said someone like blended and it was not good, she said.
Oh, like the whole fruit.
Yeah. So let's people don't know what we're feeling. What are you feeling? What do you feel?
It feels like a brain.
Well, feels like a butt to me, no? Oh, with like a lot of cellulite.
Yeah, but that doesn't work out much. Very soft. It feels like foamy-ish.
Yeah. So she said that they're different sizes. So I got the big one so that we can. Oh, look at that!
Look at that butt.
So that we can all try it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's starting to bleed.
Okay.
Once the
butthole
come out and.
So she said to cut it in 4 or whatever, like little pieces,
boom,
and then we eat it. And then we eat it with a. Let's try that knife first. Here. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
You know what to do?
No.
No. Okay.
Just boom, right? Just in half.
Okay. Cut it in half first.
Oh. Well, they're big seeds. I thought they were seeds that you can't see, and then you eat it and you die. No,
they're big seeds. Okay, so then cut that in half.
Wow.
No, cut this in half, actually. No, not like that.
How?
Like that. Like do yeah.
So. Okay. Can you eat the peel too?
Yeah. Now so then let's cut this for Mom so that we get 3 pieces.
It's gonna end up at 4.
No, that's too big. Go a little. Yeah.
Okay.
Mom, you want to come try it? I have a spoon there for you. A plate. Okay, take the spoon now.
Wow.
Where's my spoon? You didn't take a spoon for me?
We need
What? What kind of a co-host are you? You're oh here. Wait, hold on. Wait. I want to see your face. Okay,
so you just scoop and eat.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Mark Twain called the cherimoya the most delicious fruit known to men. How is it? I got a seed.
Shut up. This one. You're so stupid. It's okay. I mean, really do you taste much? It's kind of
combination of pineapple,
banana,
papaya,
strawberry.
Yeah, I guess. But somebody told me bubblegum, right? Didn't somebody tell you bubblegum too?
The lady who sold it, she said they get the flavor of bubblegum from the cherimoya. Has anyone tried the cherimoya, by the way?
What are the benefits?
I didn't get to that part. Anyone know
okay,
the
now
benefits
I'm getting the bubblegum now. I'm going deep in that butt, yeah. Mom's going to like that one.
Your mom? Oh.
I think this is very powerful fruit. The seeds are poisonous, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And if the seeds are in here, but we're eating the fruit, aren't we kind of getting some of the seed?
No.
No?
You are getting benefits.
I guess it's not enough, yeah.
David says, I love your top, Anna. This is not a top. It's a full dress.
It's a full prom dress.
That is from Cressida Couture. She sent me this dress, but I haven't had a chance to wear it because I'm Jomo. I don't go anywhere. So I wear my dresses.
Did you make that Jomo up, by the way?
No.
You heard it from somewhere? Is that like a thing?
Yeah. Joy of missing out.
It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Tommy says, Mike's not impressed.
That's okay. I mean, it's good. I'll eat it. It's good, but okay, I'm getting more bubblegum now.
Yeah?
Once you start getting deep in there, you start tasting bubblegum.
Let me get deep in there.
Yeah, you gotta get deep in there. How about we turn this into an eating show, huh?
Are you gonna eat that? The skin
peel?
too?
I just did, yeah. You
gonna
die?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. You want me to die, huh? Is that your goal?
I just want you to start like hallucinating and saying like ridiculous things.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Very nice. Like what you did with my water last week didn't work. You
I did not do that.
put who knows what in there.
Already
open.
Notice this Monday I didn't pour the water. I left the bottle on the table so he can open it and do it himself. I was like, you know what? I was being so generous pouring the water for you. David says, I like it more that it's a dress. You're sitting so I could not see more, but you should stand up and let the... Oh, can you imagine me going like this? Hey!
Jeez. Oh my God. What's happening in here?
Jose says, Mike, your podcast this week was amazing. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. Only because you dropped... Like, I've been crying all day. I have so much makeup on because... What do you mean?
Kobe stuff?
Yes.
So you don't want to listen to another sad story, huh?
I can't listen to another sad story, but tomorrow I'll be crying some more.
Jose, thank you.
Don't eat it.
Oh, now she doesn't want me to eat it. That story was really awesome. Annie's, she's a rock.
It's crazy. It's a story of a woman who lost her husband in a motorcycle accident, and she has 2 daughters, and it's her story of how she took over his business and his businesses, and it's like, how do you even overcome something like that, you know? Arthur says, will you marry me, Anna? I'm getting a proposal on Facebook Live. Should I be flattered or should I not be flattered? I don't know what to do. I don't know. Send me a DM or something, man.
How about I'm going to die right now because I'm eating all these seeds?
No, you're not.
I just swallowed one. We'll see what happens.
Are you colorblind?
She said 1 or 2 is not a big deal.
No, it's not a big deal.
So we'll find out. So what are we talking about?
Okay.
We're talking about actually a pretty interesting topic. I might be eating as we're talking today, if that's okay. The gender, right? From male to female. I kind of like this topic.
You do?
I do. Because I feel like men are getting softer, right? Thank you.
Well, depending on who you ask, right?
Well, yeah, but I guess. Well, you're asking me, so I'm telling you
Yeah.
that men are getting softer.
Okay.
These dating apps, I think, are making men softer. Because the softness comes from a player-like personality. And there's always somebody better out there. And so...
Explain that part. I didn't get that part.
Well, because...
What's the player part have to do with the softness?
Because you're not then becoming a man with one woman, right? So you're always thinking about the next. And so that, I think that makes you soft in a way, because that girl is saying, well, we're having a great relationship, but she doesn't know he's playing her. And he then can't make decisions on his own or even want to be with her because he's thinking about the rest. So I think that doesn't help the cause in terms of him being a man, right?
Yeah.
Making decisions. So I think that those apps are drawing people down.
I think it depends on the app. I think an app like Bumble is totally enabling it, because an app like Bumble, the woman has to initiate the conversation, which I understand where the creator of the app came from. I wholeheartedly understand where she's coming from. She, given her history. However, it has not helped women like me who want a guy to ask me out. And I'm not alone. And I know I'm not alone. I know so many women who have reached out to me talking about this. Tuesday? When was it? Friday. Friday. I had a business call. And, out of nowhere, the girl and I, we started talking about how she moves from New York to LA and blah, blah, blah. And then she starts out of nowhere telling me about how she wishes more men would have the balls to ask her out.
In public or on apps?
That doesn't matter. She just, out of nowhere, she started divulging this information. A complete stranger, a woman who's, she's a working woman. I don't even know how old she is. I'm assuming she's in her 30s, given her career.
Yeah.
But I know I'm not alone, and this is something that really, really, really bothers women. But at the same time, I can sympathize with men, because when you are in public and you decide to hold the door for a woman, and then a grown woman turns around and goes, I don't need you to hold the door for me.
Right.
I want to slap that woman, right?
This is society. This is society.
Right? So then the guys are like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, if a random stranger doesn't, what if the girl I'm on a date with, I'm like, dump her?
Yeah, but then it's hard for that guy to be himself, because he's going back to his past relationships, right? And thinking about that girl who says, don't open the door for me because I can do it. And then you don't open the door to the next girl, and she's pissed that you didn't do it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So the women are confusing these men as to how to act in a date or a relationship or a first move, or how to ask a person out. It's society. People can't talk. They can't hold conversations anymore. It's all via text and email. And the same goes with these dating apps. There's thousands of them out there. And so it's making the society, mostly men, soft. And that is the reason why. Okay.
So your stance on this is that dating apps are the root cause. Well, then I can argue and say, well, how am I supposed to meet anyone when I am literally never leaving this apartment?
It's going to be very hard for you.
Exactly.
And you have to just hope that you find the right one on an app, which I'm assuming you're on. And that's probably the only way. Or through a friend.
That's me. I'm talking about a girl who actually does go out, does happy hours and all of that. What I'm saying is, our society, our culture, we don't go out that much anymore, especially not anyone in their late 20s or early 30s. We don't go out enough. So I'm the extreme. Don't use me as an example.
Yeah.
But a girl who maybe goes out once or twice a week, she's meeting guys way younger than her.
Yeah.
What did you do this week? Where were you? Where can a girl meet you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know it's hard. It's hard. And I think nowadays, if you want a good person, I think you got to go through and vet them. And the vetting process is hoping you get hooked up by a mutual friend, because that mutual friend knows both parties, families, etc. And it's easy to hook people up that way.
This is Stacy from Idaho in LA.
Yeah, well,
this is Mark from
but
Michigan.
That's where the dating app comes into play.
So it's like, where's Stacy?
You have to move from LA to Michigan. You don't come from Michigan to LA to try to find love.
No,
love don't exist out here.
Hey, okay? That is not true.
It is true because everybody thinks they're an actor and actress, and if you especially trying to meet the ones who are being transplanted down here, good luck to you.
Don't listen. Don't listen to him.
If you're born and raised out here,
you're born and raised out here.
We're a lot different than those who get transplanted out here. And so we are more down to earth.
So that's different. You're saying we don't exist. Like Lakers fans don't exist.
No. What I'm saying is we're now
bandwagon fans.
We're now populated by those who are from other states and countries.
But we do exist.
Because we're born and raised here, we're a little bit different.
Yeah, so what if Mark comes out here from Michigan and meets Stacy, who's born and raised in Calabasas?
Yeah, well, you have to find those that I believe that were born here.
So you're saying...
And that's hard because we are now not the... Majority, right?
Well, we never were, right?
Oh yeah, we were back in the day, of course.
You think so?
Yeah, but now all the East Coast guys are not coming down here. The Midwest people, they're all coming down here. It's being overly populated by transplants.
Okay.
And those, look, I'm sure they're decent people, but what I'm trying to say is they turn into this Hollywood life, and they're no longer down to earth people. And so,
what's a down to earth person?
You
like how does a Stacy identify a down-to-earth person? Or let's say, how does Julie, born and raised here...
Don't lie.
She goes on dates?
Yeah, don't pretend that you're somebody, okay? When I was going back and going to bars, people thought, everybody was an actor and an actress. But they're really waiting on tables. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. You're coming from Michigan and you're trying to make a living for yourself.
Yeah.
And, but don't pretend you're somebody else. That right off the bat is telling you about that person, right? So if Stacy is coming from another state, just, hey, I'm waiting on tables. I'm trying to make a career for myself. Not, oh, I'm an actor. I'm a model. I just modeled for blah, 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 blah.
She actually did.
I'm sure she did. But just, I don't know, just be yourself, man.
Okay, cool. Can we go back to gender roles?
Yeah. I thought we were going to go back to the fruit.
Many women are aggravated by men. They want a man to lead. And then what ends up happening is the men are like, well, she's a career woman. She must love to lead. So I'm just going to kind of let her take the lead.
Yeah. I could never be in a relationship where...
And then they clash.
Yeah, the girl is in the lead.
But, okay. The thing is, you have to identify what that means. Like, what does that mean? Like, I want to lead. I'll give you an example for... I would think something stupid, but it could be anything, right? A man wants to drive. He wants to take the lead. He wants to be in the driver's seat at all times.
Yeah.
What if in that relationship, the woman loves to drive and he loves being driven around and loves to drink and always and forever have a designated driver? There's that. So there's no way unless two people talk about it.
Yeah, well, you have to communicate. Without communication, forget it.
What does that mean? What does that mean you want to, what does that mean you want to lead? I don't know, if a guy was like, I want to lead the kitchen, I'd be like, no. No.
This is my kitchen, I'm going to cook every day? That leading? Or
no, I just don't like when people touch the shit in my kitchen. It's like, don't touch my shit. So the same with my closet.
So what happens if the guy says, no, I'm gonna wait, are you talking more of he goes to the market and brings home groceries without you? Or is it pots and pans that he can't touch to put food on? Or is it him cooking in the kitchen?
The pots and pans. Because then, if I'm looking for this knife and I can't find it, and you have decided you wanted to put it somewhere else, that's going to drive me insane.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's don't touch my shit. Same with the closet. It's sometimes my mom decides to put my shoes back. And I'm like, where are my black heels? She put in the wrong cube. And I'm over there opening up all of my shoe cubes, looking for the black heel I'm looking for, and she put it in the wrong cube. You put this knife in the wrong cube, sir. Don't touch my kitchen.
I see.
So, even the most mundane, dumb shit that I think that people have to talk about this, and they don't.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't. And then I was when I was researching today, a lot of therapists were saying how a lot of these couples who go for therapy, these are the types of issues that they're coming across, but all it is that it's just like they haven't identified their gender roles in that relationship. And all they had to do was basically say, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Why do you think they don't? Why do you think there is no communication? Why does it stop there?
I think we are in that generation where, like you and I, like people in their 30s, where we saw our grandparents where the gender roles were just very clearly put there, right? And then there's a generation like Lily, born in 2005, where she saw her grandmother, have a business, and it was very different, right? Like, absolutely, there were still gender roles in our family because there's so much of the Armenian culture there. But I think it has significantly shifted, right? Like the way my grandpa was, I don't think my uncle is a lot more tame version of that. Like I remember when my grandpa was watching TV, no one could talk. Now, my uncle never gets the remote.
Taken over by aunt.
Everyone.
Taken over by, yeah.
Not that he doesn't, but what I'm saying is like he's not like, I'm the man of the house, I get the remote. It's like, whatever my family wants to watch, I'll just sit here. So what I'm saying is like, that's why I think is shifting. And I think that the only way that this confusion can go away is if we talk about it. And I think people just don't ask those questions. They just assume, oh, he's Armenian, he must expect to be this way. Oh, he's, I don't know, this, and he must, he was raised like this. He was raised by a single mom, so he must be like this.
Right.
He was raised in a Middle
West, yeah. Middle East? It's those seeds that she's starting to put down her system.
So I really think it's people just don't
communicate.
It's
a big deal.
And then they go to therapy, and then they're like, oh,
for sure,
we never identify our gender roles?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I wonder why that is. Maybe they're scared. Maybe it's not going to turn out good, and they don't want to lose the partner, so they don't want to even have the conversation. Like, why do you think it's not happening? If you have an issue with your partner, why do you think it's not being spoken?
I think that majority of men don't know how to communicate because we are not raising our boys to talk. I just think with boys, like I'm trying to think of a good example, but I think with boys, we just kind of go, he's a boy. Whereas with a girl, we stop and explain to her, and then, or with boys, we just kind of take it out of his hand. And there isn't much communication with boys. And I always say this, it's how we're raising our boys. We're not teaching them, like I always say, use your words. Use your words.
Yeah.
What do you want? The Notebook. What do you want? So.
Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Isn't that like a 3.5-hour movie?
No.
Why would I see The Notebook?
Because you have a heart. Or Rachel McAdams is beautiful.
The ultimate chick flick, right?
I'm sorry, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, Kobe was different though. Kobe
bought Vanessa the blue dress when he says, "Why do you want?"
Can you watch all the Harry Potters too? You gonna sit through Harry Potter?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no pink in Harry Potter.
Kobe was different.
I mean, I've seen a couple, but no. The Notebook is a classic. You have to watch The Notebook. You have to. Yasha says men aren't raised to be vulnerable. Yeah, if a little boy cries, it's stop crying.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I would tell my boy or girl stop crying, because when you're crying, you're not using your words. So it's like, explain what you want before you cry. Ani says, "Hi guys, I'm late today. No worries. All you missed is us eating the cherimoya. And Mike is still alive. He's still alive. We haven't killed him
Took
just
down
yet.
A seed?
No, you didn't. Did you? Okay. Rich says, it's not the fault of dating apps. I met my wife on an app, and leading up to our first date, I told her that I was going to kiss her as soon as I saw her. My confidence enabled me to do something so unorthodox in kissing at the very beginning of the date. Nothing to do with dating apps.
Yeah, of course,
There's
Rich.
always that story.
Of course. I mean, you guys, there's millions of people going out because of these dating apps. There's going to be a percentage of people that are going to have long-term relationships and marriages and kids. Of course, there's success stories. Of course. And I'm happy he did. And of course, that is a possibility. But what I'm saying is, as a society, I think it's weakening the human.
Rich also says, it's not technology's fault. Men no longer grow up interacting with their peers and no longer are comfortable approaching women as an adult. Lack of comfort equals lack of confidence. You guys, I can't remember the last time I went out in public, but but I have to say, I kind of have an itch to go to a bar and stand there. And I just want to see the conversations I'm going to attract.
Are you going to be on your phone and look like an introvert, or?
I'm going to get a glass of wine. And I thought about this. I was like, how do you dress? Do you dress mature or do you dress sexy? I don't know. I think I would have to do this a couple of times to see what I get.
I think if you dress like a bum, you're probably going to get better guys coming at you.
Really?
Yeah. Because if you're going to be sexy, you're probably going to get the guy who wants to...
But that's the initial thing. You're out. The first thing you see is the sparkly thing.
But that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
You'd be different if you weren't dressed like that.
I don't know.
The first thing a guy looks at is a face, okay? That's the first thing. So...
No way.
You're okay in that department. No, you're sitting down. You're sitting. So
you go twirl.
Oh, you make a round? You do a lap?
You get up, you go, twirl, my lady.
Yeah, so I think dress like a bum. Put on some sweats, some really baggy sweats, and a sweater. And then the next day, dress a little bit less casual.
Tina and I, when the Dream Hotel opened up in Hollywood, we went there after a yoga class that we totally missed. So we're in our Lululemons, and we decided to go and have dinner there. And then as we were walking out, the paparazzi started taking pictures, and I was like, oh my God. Girls are dressed up. And I'm like, we're in our Lululemons, and the TMZ camera guys are like, the girl from TMZ. And I'm like, I can't. I'm never going out ever again. I'm never going out ever again.
You run away?
I was like, you guys stop. Please stop. Please stop. Tina will remember that day. And then another time we went to the same place where we were dressed up, and these drunk guys were like, you look like my mom, because I was... we were coming from a work holiday party, so I was wearing a very appropriate dress. Still wearing a dress, it's fine to go out, but all the girls were wearing those ripped up booty shorts and sneakers, and I was wearing a long dress. He was drinking you look like my mom. You look like you can be my mom. I was like, I think I could be your mom. You're 21.
That's funny. I can see you.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Let's see what people are saying. Ani says, no seeds, please.
Oh, she needs me. Ani needs me.
Yeah. We all need you, Mike.
Oh, yeah? You sure?
Julie says, Anna, let's go together. Oh, Julie, let's go.
Should.
Yeah. I would be such a good...
wingman?
Yeah. Yeah.
You would be.
I am.
You would be.
I just thought of all the hookups that I've had, people that have actually met really nice guys while hanging out with me.
Yeah.
Raul says, when Vanessa spoke, I was very emotional, and the last time I saw Michael Jordan cry like that was when he won his 4th championship without his father at his side.
That was really cool, man. Seeing MJ talk like that was really cool. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for him now than I did back then. When I was a kid, I watched MJ. It was a rivalry thing, so I hated him, just like a lot of people hated Kobe because he was so good. But I didn't enjoy MJ when he was in his prime and he was doing his thing. But I love him more now. He's just a cool cat, man. He's real. He's authentic. Phil Jackson, I was hoping he'd speak today, but he didn't.
He didn't even move his face.
He looked like a wreck. Yeah, he looked like an absolute wreck. There was a time when he kind of put his head down, and I think he was just meditating, and he wanted to get out of that area. He just wanted to be in his own zone. So yeah, that would have been really cool if Phil came up and spoke today, but he didn't. And I understand. You know,
Do you
people
think
handle
it's
things
weird
differently.
that Jeannie busted? Did I say that right?
No, she's a terrible public speaker.
She
All
knows
the
that?
buses are. Yeah,
okay.
her father was terrible. Everybody is. So she knows. She gets it. And for her, she's extremely emotional, like to the extreme. She wouldn't be able to put words together.
No.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's speech got me the most.
MJ was good.
His speech got me the most because, well, other than all the other reason, it was very personal for me. He said things that were so personal to me that I just was like sobbing. He's talked about how Kobe would just, without any hesitation, call people at 2 a.m., ask the most stupidest questions at the time, push for what he wanted. And I'm notorious for doing that.
Yeah.
To a point where I've had Dave reply back to me and say, because he's East Coast, I'm sorry, but it's 3 hours ahead. Like, it's midnight here. I can't talk to you right now. I don't even want to know what Aura is going to say on my memorial. Like, the amount of times I've hounded him for, like,
hit him up,
asked him for questions, like, what do you think of this? Like, just zero.
Yeah.
I just want to know my answer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm that curious.
And you need it right then and there.
I need to, yeah. So I have no hesitation of hitting people up and asking.
Yeah.
And I always think, like, the people who don't reply back to me, I always think, like, oh, I feel bad. I don't think, what an asshole. I think, I feel bad. Like, I hit them up too early. I hit them up at the wrong time. Maybe they were having a bad day. Like, I always make up an excuse. But watching his speech, I was like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. When I die, they're going to love it.
Yeah. They're going to miss them, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to miss those texts and calls, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Julie says, you let me know when.
She's in, man.
We'll go to EPLP. That's a really good place. Here we go. Ellen says, oh my God, first time ever I've got a chance to watch you guys live. Totally different experience, and what a great subject. Yes, it's a very different experience when you watch it live. I 1000% agree with you. Rich says, men need to make better eye contact in social settings. If a lady sees a man across the room looking at her, she'll probably either frown and disengage because she's not interested, or smile and engage back. Either way, the man will now know if the lady is interested, so half the battle is over. So I agree, Rich. However, first of all, this article that I wrote for New Age Gents has like the most clicks and views, and it's about how to approach a woman. And even though one of the things I wrote was the eye contact, how important eye contact is, I'm not that woman. You make eye contact with me in public, and if I'm single, I'm walking out of that room. If I'm not single, I will make eye contact with you. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like scared.
You get tense? You get nervous?
Yeah.
So is it a shy mechanism?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm like, oh my God, and I'll just leave. Whereas if I'm like in a happy relationship, I'm like, that's another human being.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then the guy obviously thinks you're not interested, so he takes off.
What guy?
The guy who you were trying to lock eyes, or he was trying to lock eyes with you, but you put your head down and leave. So he said,
absolutely. I've had so many people tell me, like, I didn't think she was interested. I didn't think you were. It's like,
so how do you fix that?
I'm over fixing. I'm done with fixing me. Like, I've done enough fixing on myself. I'm good. It is what it is.
Hey, if you're content, that's all that matters.
It is what it is.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
It is what it is.
Good.
I think a guy needs to just literally just hit me out of nowhere.
Hit you?
He can't like you have to like surprise me where it's like like out of nowhere. Like, I can't be prepared for it. It has to just happen. Otherwise,
like in the movies when you turn and then you guys hit each other and oh my God, you drop your books and he picks them up for you, like that kind of thing.
That. Not like that. I think if a guy out of nowhere came up to me and just was like, hey, and I'm like, oh, hi, and then I'll just be normal.
Right.
But if a guy is creeping behind the bar, like looking, smiling, I'm like, fuck.
What if he sends you a drink? You have a story about it?
I have so many stories about that.
What do you do with it?
I never take it because I always think they're roofing me.
Like you almost did to me last week. Okay.
Yeah. Never take a drink.
Okay.
I always say thank you to the bartender or the waiter, and I say thank you. No, I'm actually a bitch. I go, I don't drink that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
I always say I don't drink that.
Okay, but what if he says, I got her next drink? Whatever she's drinking, it's on me.
Oh, that's nice. As long as I'm there. Like, if he's next to me and the bartender, and then he says, what are you drinking? And then I say
Oh, yeah, no, he's across the room. You're not okay with that?
No, because I want him to, like, get the huevos to come ask me.
Okay, so what if you accept the drink and you drink it and then he comes up to you?
No.
So that's an icebreaker he bought you the drink.
I don't like
and now he's up to you.
I don't need you to buy me a drink to talk to me. You can just talk to me.
But yeah, see, it's hard for a
because
lot of guys to do
now I feel obligated to talk to you because you bought me a drink. What if you come up to me the second you open your mouth and your voice is like, eh? Then what? I'm like, shit. Now I'm stuck with this drink and I have to be a nice person and keep talking to, Mickey Mouse.
You just go to the bathroom and ditch.
I don't want to do that. So don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Just go up to her and talk to her like a grown-ass man.
But what happens then
What's the worst that could happen, Mike?
No, you're 100%. What if he walks up to you and you're like, no thanks? That's okay?
What do you mean?
So Mickey Mouse walks up to you without a drink, and he just says, "Hey, hi, I'm Mickey," and
I'll be very nice and very polite. I'll ask him like a question, like, "How are you enjoying your evening?" And then I'll say, "All right, have a good night."
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to talking to my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like I think it's a decent icebreaker for a guy to buy a girl a drink.
Not like that. Again, if I'm at the bar, right, I'm leaning like this.
And he's next to you.
And he comes and starts talking to you, that's normal.
Yeah.
But the whole sending the drink thing, it's not for me because, again, it forces me to get locked with that one person. It's almost like he puts like his paw on you, and I don't like that. Like, I feel obligated to have to talk to him now, and I'm like, get me the hell out of here. I want to go to the next bar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's true. And yeah, I mean, I guess that does probably happen. I guess that happens to a lot of girls too, because I think they have that same mentality. They go out fetching for free drinks, and they're not really looking for anything besides going out with their girls and having a good time, right? I think there's a lot of those
they just want to get drunk.
Yeah, on somebody else's dime.
But those are so obvious.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are so obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the shots, it's like she's already drunk and she's like, let's drink more. And you're like, you don't look like you should drink more.
Yeah.
So those are so obvious. It's like, if you can't spot that obvious, you're an idiot.
You're right.
Rich says, buying drinks are too obligatory and needy. Again. You approach her and she's already holding a drink and you guys are talking and her drink reaches the rim, like the end. Right away, you say, what are you drinking? And then you say, you want to walk with me to the bar? You ask. Because I don't want a stranger going to the bar and buying me a drink. Right?
Yeah.
So usually if a guy doesn't ask, like, I say, oh, I would like to walk with you. And they go, okay. Sometimes they go, no, stay there. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But I don't know you. Don't tell me what to do. You know?
Here goes the leader in the relationship. Real quick.
Okay, well, I guess gender roles, yeah. I have, when it comes to that, okay, I'm glad you brought it back. Gender roles in that sense, I think that women have to protect themselves.
With that scenario, picking up?
I think in general, women, before they meet a guy, they have to protect themselves, right? Don't allow a guy to buy you a drink and bring it over to you. He's a complete stranger. Don't, go home with him. Captain Obvious here, but apparently not so obvious.
Yeah.
There's so many, obvious things that women have, so you're saying that, oh, me saying, no, I want to walk with you to get the drink, you're saying, oh, talk about leading, I want to lead. No, I'm not leading. I'm just, you have to make her feel safe, asking the questions like, would you like to walk with me, or do you want me to bring it over to you? You give her the option of feeling safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I just think that people in relationships, they go back to their prior relationships, and it kind of just, a lot of people just don't know how to act with the opposite sex.
Felix has a good point. He says, just send over a whole bottle instead. Here's the thing. I feel like a bottle, at that point, you're asking for like a blowjob or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like too much.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like, God, what am I going to do with this now? Do I just...
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Well,
it's too much.
Yeah.
This is Nick says, what if you're not wearing your glasses and can't tell he's making eye contact with you? Nick, I'm glad you brought that up. Side story. Went to a bridal shower this weekend, and you know, like, women play games during these events, and one of the games was they're playing musical chairs, and so when the music is going, the host says, go get a receipt, and then everyone who's playing runs into the crowd and then asks for a receipt. So I had a receipt. I was like, oh, I have a receipt. Of course I have a receipt. I gave a receipt. Red lipstick. The other one was sunglasses. So it was an evening bridal shower, so not a lot of people had sunglasses. So I guess the host at some point said, eyeglasses are okay too, but I had my back to the crowd because I was trying to get the attention of this one girl who had a big bag. And I was like, that girl for sure has
a big bag. Oh, it's like, damn.
she had a big bag, so I was like, she must have sunglasses in there. So I'm trying to get her attention, and this lady who's playing the game comes from behind me and literally snatches my glasses off my face to a point where I didn't even feel like, you know, like I would have felt some kind of thing on the sides, front. She must have stretched them and just yanked them off my face instantly and ran. Now, if you're new to the Anna Report, and I don't know if you know this about me, you do not touch my glasses. Nobody touches the glasses.
I
don't care. I don't know her. I don't care if I'm sleeping. I don't care if you're trying to help me. I don't care if you're blind yourself. Nobody.
Why did she do it?
Touches my glasses because she's trying to win. So my friend was the one with the mic. So I went like this, and I was like, and then I looked up and I was like, I'm going to punch that woman. I'm going to punch that woman. I was screaming. I was like, I'm going to punch her. I'm going to punch her. I was just repeating it over and over again. And I think that everyone was like, get it back to her right now. That was the longest 1 minute of my life. She ran those glasses back. She's like, I'm so sorry. And I just went like this. Nobody. And then... And then the next day it was like the word spread, and it was like, I heard about the glasses. Oh my God, I wasn't there, but I heard about the glasses. Were you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my God.
And then when I told my mom, she was like, oh, because we got our eyes examined, and I asked the girl where I got what is it? Supervision Optical?
Yeah.
Supervision Optical. I asked her, I said, can you get me the same frames? Because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
And she was like, Tom Ford doesn't make that anymore. So it was just recent. I was like, okay, this is it. Nothing can happen to these glasses. And then this woman just in my face.
Did you interact with that woman afterwards? Did anything happen?
She tried, and I was like this. You're dead to me. Like, I've buried you 10 minutes ago. I need you out of my face. Like, she didn't even make eye contact with me after that because I was...
Did she stretch your glasses or no? They fit okay?
They feel fine, yeah. They feel fine. I did reach out to Ashley at the optometrist, and she was like, they're Tom Ford. They're in good hands. You're good. She's like, that's why you buy designer glasses, because they last.
Wow. What a story. Did you guys end up winning? Who won?
No, this girl... The last one was a strapless bra, right? So I wasn't even wearing a bra, but so they said strapless bra. I was just sitting there because I'm not wearing a bra, and then all of a sudden these women are like taking off their bra.
Dude, like, what is wrong with you guys? Like,
I have pasties.
What is wrong with you guys?
And the best was the girl who won. So the girl who gave her bra to win, she had big boobs. So she's a skinny girl, but she's like, oh my god. And then the photographer's like, picture.
Is it worth it?
You're asking, Mike, you're asking the wrong girl. I do not believe in weddings,
I'm
bridal
surprised
showers.
you showed up.
Me? She's one of my really close friends.
Doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything to you.
No.
You don't go to close friends' weddings or bachelor parties.
I go to close friends. I'm not going to her bachelorette party, but I did go to her bridal.
Are you going to go to her wedding?
Oh, yes, I am. It's in Palm Springs. Are you kidding me? She's having my kind of wedding. Yeah. I'm all booked, ready to go. Harry says, these are very familiar weekend stories.
Man, that is...
I'm surprised you didn't have a bachelor party this weekend.
No.
No?
All my friends are married.
Not yet.
Pretty much.
Really?
No.
Oh. Oh, this was... Okay. All right. Really quickly, can I just wrap up this topic with you? Okay. Do you think men are aggressive and women are submissive? You guys answer too.
In what situation? That's
Exactly.
It's very broad. It's a very broad.
Exactly. But traditional stereotypes assume that men are more aggressive and women are submissive.
Yeah.
Which is so not true.
Yeah.
Hence the lady who snatched her glasses off my face. Would you ever do that to someone?
You girls go crazy for candles.
Jesus. Do you think men are independent while women are dependent?
Men are in no, dude. How old is this?
I don't know.
Because I feel like things have changed within the last 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, but these are traditional stereotypes.
Yeah.
Are men dominant while women are subservient?
I mean, I'd say.
I think women are more dominant.
Not. Yeah.
Is it true that men are active and women are passive? What? I don't know any passive woman around me.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of passive women.
Do you think men are cruel while women are kind? Oh, women are so kind. There's bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Hold on. Hector says, and I have to share with you what happened over the last 2 years and why I was MIA, and it also involves the Anna report. Where can I contact you so I can tell you my story, which could be relevant to the Anna report?
Sounds like a private story. He doesn't want to tell anybody about it.
No, I think he would. He is,
Hector,
but do we take the call today or next Monday?
Yeah, see if it's long.
If it's a long story.
Yeah, next week.
We can do it next week, next Monday. Tommy says, looking forward to Hector's story. So am I.
Send the number again.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. This wine is so delicious.
It is good.
We have to be careful. Oh my. I've never seen you finish your glass.
Yeah, you have?
Oh my God.
I didn't. Yeah.
Mike just finished his glass of wine, which never happens.
Really?
Ever.
I think it might be the seeds.
Like you're dying?
Yeah, so I'm going out slowly. This would not be a bad place to die.
No.
What would you guys do? How would you get me down?
Wait, there's like a whole process, right? What you're supposed to do, like elevate their head, right? Or flip them upside.
Way too late for that. Like you'd have to call.
I don't even know how to do CPR.
Yeah.
You like blow up like a fish, like.
The seeds come out. Yeah.
If you do, I'm taking your office.
Man, I thought I was loved.
Do you ever wonder what people would say at your memorial?
I don't think about that stuff.
You don't think about it?
By the way, I love that song "Memories" by Maroon 5.
Yeah.
And he played that song with Kobe's stuff. Was really cool. That's when I kind of got emotional.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that was cool.
Damn those
My
seeds.
memorial? Why are you so emo? Why are you thinking about that stuff?
Oh, I think about it all the time. Like, what would people say when I die?
And then you cry. This is why you cry every day, because you think of shit like this.
Yeah, maybe. I always wonder, like, did I hurt this? Like, when I'm not here, is this person going to think? And like, I always want to make sure the last time I touch you, you are happy.
On that note.
Okay.
All right.
Last,
What's for dinner? That's it.
Okay.
Good show, Hannah.
Bye.
Great job.
Me?
Yeah. You carried the torch today.
No, I didn't.
I sat here and enjoyed Kamakala.
Chimikuya?
Chimikuya?
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it again?